Hello Year 8, it's Mr. Bolter here, and what we're going to do in this video is just go through what you need to do in your final assessment. We're going to do the first of the lessons that we've done to prepare for this. Okay, I'll just get straight onto it. Here it is. Right, in this lesson, our learning intentions were to understand the task, so understand what we're going to actually have to produce for this assessment, and to understand a plan to create really well-structured and well-focused essays. So we learned about this thing called the three-step plan. Okay, it's a really important lesson. It's important that you get the hang of this early, because you'll be doing a lot of this as you go through to controlled assessments and things at GCSE. Now, the task I've set you is to write an essay with something along the lines of this title. How does the writer use language, you've got to have that bit in, to create, now you can choose here, drama or tension or excitement or something else if you think it's appropriate, sympathy, whatever you want really to create, but drama, tension, excitement are good ones. Now then you have to make another choice, you have to choose your text. Now I would suggest that you do one of the ones that you've been reading in the shared text unit. Try and do a good one that's got lots of good interesting language in. If you get really stuck on that, don't worry about it, just use the extract from Jane Eyre that we looked at. Okay, so that's the first choice you need to make. What novel are you going to write about? When you've decided, this is the three-step plan. This is how you're going to structure your essay. Step one is to answer the question straight away in the first sentence. You don't want to be messing around saying, oh, in English we've been doing this, or, you know, I have been learning about. Just get straight into it and answer the question. An example might be, if you're writing about Anthony Horowitz uses language to create drama and tension in Skeleton Key in a number of different ways. Okay, so you can see if this is the question, how does the writer use language to create? You've straight away answered that question, got yourself on task. You're not giving the actual ways that they do it, you're just addressing the question, focusing on the question. Now, in the lesson, we talked about this phrasing here at the end. Obviously, you don't have to write all the same thing. We talked about maybe you could say in several different ways, in a variety of different ways, in a number of exciting ways, something like that. So you can obviously change the phrasing and try and make it sound personal to you and sound good. So that's step one. Step two is then in your second sentence to make a list of the 3 or 4 points you want to make. So you have to have thought about this beforehand and planned it. Right, if we carry on with Horowitz then. So there's our first sentence, the same. Step one here. For example, he uses strong verbs to show action. He employs metaphors and similes. And he includes powerful adjectives. Now can you see there, oh, ignore that bit about semicolons, I should have taken that out. There, you've got 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3 different ways that he creates drama and tension. Okay, so you have to have thought about that beforehand. You have to have planned it to do the three-step plan, to put it into action. But there's your 3 ideas that you're going to write about. Finally, step 3 is to take each one of your points and turn it into a clear and developed and skillful PEE plus paragraph. And I'll just show you the beginning of what that might look like. You've got, so this is the first paragraph that we just looked at. Then your third paragraph, your second paragraph, sorry, but step 3. Firstly, Horowitz's verb choices are very important in creating drama and tension. For example, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you want to know more about how to do this, you have to watch the second video about PEE+. So that is that. So you've got 1, 2, excuse me, 3 steps to this plan. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just a quick word about success criteria. So to do this to a skilled level, to show you've got this skill, you're going to follow the 3-step plan. Answer the question with your first sentence, list 3 reasons, maybe 4, then start to write the first paragraph about your first reason. To do this, to explore excellence in this skill, once you've got skilled up, then you're looking at things like increasingly clear and sophisticated phrasing and vocabulary in your writing, and coming up with better reasons, really. 3 more interesting, more precise, less obvious reasons. So that is how to use the 3-step plan. If you've got any questions about that, ask a partner or ask me and we'll go through it again. Or actually, go back and look at this video again and keep going until you've really understood it. Okay, brilliant. Off you go.